So we joined, we sold, and we bought. And I got a new job. Welcome back to Glory Hunter. Folks, welcome back to Glory Hunter with me, DoctorBenjy FM. Good to see you. I hope I find you very, 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 very well. Erling Haaland's still here. Let's open with that. Let's get that out in the open. We didn't sell Haaland. That would have been stupid. But what we did do was becoming the manager. That's right. 20 Norwegians watching. I'm sorry, but it was the right time for me to go and lead an England team that I'm hoping, if you look at the ability anyway, I'm hoping that by the next tournament, there'll be a lot of these boys. I'm looking at you, Mason Greenwood, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Phil Foden, Reece James, Declan Rice, Tomori. They'll be in their prime. Jude Bellingham, many others. Look, we could have a chance next time round. European Championships as well. Bring it on. So yeah, they've appointed me. I've left Norway in, I'm probably the same state as when I found them, frankly. I don't think anyone would be that bothered. Norway don't seem that arsed. So let's leave them. But you didn't join today to find out that I'm England manager. And of course, the European Championships will come up in 2 years. So let's, we won't do all the friendlies and all the games in between. So let's talk through the ins and the outs as Liverpool boss. So Illich, we already knew Illich was leaving. 50 million quid has joined us. A good amount of money. 50 million quid, I say. They bought him for 41. He was average and we've sold him on. And he's great. He's great in France. Isn't everybody? So yeah, money in. Nakai has also gone. Takahiro Nakai, I think you'd say a 22-year-old Japanese player. I don't know why he's worth any money, frankly, but 28 million pounds. I think the board are happy. I don't know if you've noticed, viewers, there's a profit there. We'll take the profit. I don't know how AEK have got 28.5 million. It all feels a little bit corrupt. We'll take it. Naby Keita's left us, a player that I'm sure lots of you are familiar with, as he plays for Liverpool. They're quite known. We've sold him on though. It was on a massive wage, sitting here, not really contributing. It has to be said. So 5 million quid off to Sevilla. Of all the Jurgen Klopp signings, I think Naby Keita probably one of the most disappointing. And finally, his tenure at Liverpool is done. And there's one more. Now, I think it's just said Windal. Owen Windal, the left back. Lots of people telling me he's fantastic. He's brilliant. It'd be such a good replacement for Robertson when he leaves. So I sold him to Inter. Another player that hasn't really been here very long at all, but been a bit part because he's trying to get past Andy Robertson. 49 million quid. I'll take the profit on that transfer as well and move on. Look, sometimes you've got to make tough choices. So we left ourselves with, we did have 20 million, remember? And now it's about 160 million. So how have I spent it? I bought in Suso. Remember Suso? Yeah, of course you do. Trained at Liverpool. That is the only reason he's here. He's a pretty good player who offensively can play in loads of different positions and play from a central midfield role. I always thought he'd be one of the youth players at Liverpool to make it. You remember when him and Danny Pacheco with the future? Yeah, I was always hoping. It never happened for him. I spent time at Milan, at Sevilla, at Lyon, and now we bring him in. His goal contribution and overall contribution is quite good. But then again, it is in France, and everyone seems to do well in France. So, you know, you win some, you lose some, Suso. But yeah, delighted to have him back at Liverpool. I think he'll be good. He won't play. Anyway, the next player we've brought in is Yacine Adli. Now, when I was at Milan, a lot of people said, bring in and play Adli as much as possible. Brilliant young prospects. He's going to be fantastic for you. And a free transfer. So already, you know, he played in Bordeaux, played in France. Then again, everyone does well in France, don't they? Yep. Hopefully I will, after all this. Hasn't really featured for Milan, partially to blame for that, me. So we've brought him in on a free transfer, 26 years of age, just a decent central midfield option. Keita out, Adli in. You're not impressed so far, are you? Let me try and impress you. Darwin Núñez. Now, this is a man that if you've not managed a Football Manager before, you won't know this. He's very fast. He's very, very fast. 18 acceleration, 27 years of age. Uruguayans at Liverpool have often done quite well if you're Luis Suarez, and not so well if you're Sebastian Coates. But you can see there at Wolfsburg was doing all right. A goal every other game in the last season, a 7.31. Pretty good the year before that. A goal every other game, every other game, something like that. 10 in 31. But yeah, I think he's going to be good. I've got friends that have used him on Football Manager this year. People have recommended him on Football Manager this year. He's a goal scoring machine, and to play him alongside Haaland in this 4-2-2 system, yes, it's back. I think he could be the man for it. But Liverpool were very light on attackers, so I brought in another one that you will recognise. No, not him. No, actually not him either. Not even him. I've gone back to Bayern, and I've brought with me a man that, and I don't mind revealing, that you probably are a bit surprised to see here. Ezekiel Alfonso has joined me at Bayern Munich. Now, I don't think we ever got the best out of this man, and I've done Bayern a bit of a favour. I've given them a whole shed load of money to add to that 300 million. They're doing it right. They've also sold Sane for like 55 million. Bayern have currently got 400 million to spend. Haaland's available for that precise amount. But yeah, we've brought him back to be under my tutelage because, one, I think he's fantastic, and two, again, attackers needed. Could play in central midfield, could play as the attacking midfielder, could play as the striker, and again, outside of Haaland, there weren't too many options here at Liverpool, so that's what we went and did. Gabriel Jesus was here already, Haaland was here already, but I feel like we needed a little bit more. So, again, Nunes brought in, Alfonso brought in, to go amongst what we already have. And what we already have, pretty good. So team-wise, of course, I'm going to play around, and if we were to start our opening game, it wouldn't look like this. Where's Van Dijk? It would look like that. There you go. Right, Fabinho and Van Dijk back in, as we're going to play Manchester City today in the Community Shield. Now, the Community Shield, not part of Glory Hunter, but a perfect indication of where we are as Liverpool manager and Liverpool Football Club. Of course, we've played City before as other sides, but never as an English side. So hopefully it's going to be good fun. The team then, and I'll run you through the team so you can get a good look at the 11 that I'm going to play in most games. And of course, as we bring players in, we'll highlight them. But Alisson in goal, then 33 years of age, still very good. Very, very good. Trent at right back, probably the best right back in the world. Up there. Now, there's a few of them, most of them English as well. Left back, Andy Robertson, at 32. But again, I think players can go to 34, 35 even, and still be good. Physically, yes, on the decline, but still very good. Probably still Scotland's best player. Van Dijk and Skriniar at the back. First Van Dijk, again, 35, but a 14 acceleration, 15 pace. The agility's going down, the stamina's going down a little bit. It might be a player we look to revolutionise at some stage. Skriniar next to him for Inter Milan, 31 years of age, probably in the peak of his powers right now. Yeah, you're not going to get many better than him. A very, very good centre-back. In midfield then, Lorenzo Pellegrini, sort of the natural Jordan Henderson replacement. Is 5 years, I think, his junior, maybe even 6 years his junior. So it makes sense for him to be in the side. Liverpool bought him a few years ago for 58 million quid. He's been pretty good since he's been here. And partnering next to Fabinho at 32, who again, I think is probably at the peak of his powers. Football's changed, hasn't it? For the players that used to peak at 28, 29, now peak at 32, 33 even. Look at Lewandowski, look at Messi and Ronaldo, still doing it. So yeah, Fabinho, I've got no qualms with him staying midfield for now. Harvey Elliott, we are now. Speaking of young guns, Harvey Elliott on that right-hand side, 23 years of age, he's a man that has to impress. He was the natural Salah replacement, of course, once he was shipped off to Bayern. Well, bought by me at Bayern. But Harvey Elliott, 23, really, really good player. Really excited to use him. Interested to see how attacking he'll be in a system under me, because he's very, very creative. Yeah, we're going to have to find out how to use him properly, I feel like. Diaz on the other side. Now, Luis Diaz, dribbling, first touch, technique, acceleration, flair. He's Colombian as well, 29 years of age. The Colombian was crucial in all that information. I think he's going to be bloody lovely. 45 million quid last year, one of Liverpool's best players, 11 goals, 7 assists. If he does that for me this year, we'll be on the right track. And the forward partnership then, we just showed him to you, Darwin Nunes up top alongside Erling Haaland. And he's a freak, viewers. Let's face it, he's very, very good. But did not score enough goals in the Premier League, and in my opinion so far, has not scored enough goals in the Premier League. I'm going to set Erling a target. This season, I want you to score, my friend. Hello, we just got a little chat, meaning you're staring at me very intently there, Erling. Everything okay? Good. Right, so the plan will be for him to score 38 goals. Yep, that's, if you do the maths, that's one a game. So that's what we're looking for, Erling. One a game. Do not let me down. Off the bench then, the likes of Henderson is still pretty good. 36 years of age, but still decent in the roles that we're probably going to deploy centrally. Alfonso, of course, as we mentioned before, and a whole host of others like Christian Feyer, who have, of course, had with Norway recently. Salcido centrally, again, a really good option off the bench. So we've got some depth now. Without the attacking talent that we brought in, I felt like we were going to be super light in that area. Everywhere else is pretty much taken for right now. Left back, maybe the option to bring in a new left back, and we're currently, if I'm not mistaken, looking at Tyreek Mitchell, just to come in and be basically a backup left back. The fact we got 50 million for our backup left back, Tarek Mitchell, not amazing. But again, that English quota that is important, and we can get him for next to nothing. So to me, it just seems like a smart option for right now. If Robertson has any issues, then yeah, we'll go out and bring in a big, better left back. But right now, not that much need to. And also, we're looking at a few other players. Lucas Hernandez, of course, another one from Bayern. It's quite a cheap bid, could also play left back as well. So I do have a decision on whether we go for a cheaper left back or a more expensive one. But yeah, considerations are being made. And a few centre-backs as well, leaving Ndicka, who is sort of, if he leaves, then Hernandez comes in basically to straight swap, replace him. That's the theory, Frenchman for Frenchman. And there's a bid on the table right now of £36 million for both Barcelona and Inter. And I think Hernandez would be a little bit of an upgrade as well and can play in multiple positions at a better level. So, it all seemingly, so far, pretty good, right? Yeah. Kelleher's good as a backup goalkeeper. We're all set. We are all set to win everything. And then go back to Bayern, because I'm sure they'll be fine with that, and pick up that German Cup that no one's ever focusing on anymore. Right? Oh, God. Okay, then. So, let's kick things off. Let's play Manchester City, and let's see how we do in the showpiece event of the season. Liverpool, the FA Cup winners. City, the Premier League winners. And now, then, an opportunity for my Liverpool boys, which is lovely to say in a glory hunter for the first proper time, really, have a chance to showcase what they're all about. To show you, really, not just me, to show you why we came here. They've got Mbappe up front. Musiala, Felix, Foden, De Bruyne. Flipping heck, I should have gone there. A few people concerned. I saw one comment. Someone was very distressed. If you play Erling Haaland as a pressing forward, I refuse to watch the rest of this. I got bad news. If you've got to this point, I guess. We are playing Erling Haaland as a pressing forward. In that too, I think he works brilliantly. They're playing Delap up front. Wow, big call from them. Liam Delap has come through their youth system. Well, I say youth system, was bought from Derby and they're pretending he's part of the youth system. So he's the man that they're playing up front. Very big opportunity for him at Wembley Stadium as the first highlight. As Liverpool manager is underway. This will be a sign of things to come, I suspect, as there's Harvey Elliott launching one to the very pacey Darwin Núñez. And that, my friends, is exactly why we've bought him. He's very, very fast. It's Liverpool 1, City 0, and Darwin with the first goal. Biologically brilliant, this, by the way, viewers. As Elliott plays it forward, there's Darwin in behind, and it's not great for Medicine. And a lovely finish though, calm, composed. 2 minutes in, we lead. Should I set Núñez a target as well? I'm gonna not 38. That's a bit much for the league season at least. So we'll just go for. Just go for 30. Just 30. So 68 goals I want by the front two. That's not much to ask. Might be a bit premature. But, when have I not hit targets before? Oh, corner to be taken. Andy Robertson. Haaland, front post, off the bar. Well, we saw this, didn't we? If you watched the World Cup special in Norway, Erling Haaland will have shots. As long as you provide in this exact system, he will shoot loads. So, he can't argue about not getting chances. Obviously, the question with someone like Haaland is he going to be as good up front with a partner, like a high quality partner, as he is? Because at Norway, despite having a partner, he's still the absolute main man. Everything still revolves around him. Whereas here at Liverpool, as we've seen from Núñez, there's a little bit more competition these days, Erling. So the battle is on. Mendy puts the ball in, headed away by Virgil van Dijk brilliantly. And there's Luis Diaz, inside forward, playing a little bit narrower. If he can find a perfect pass, or he might just go himself here, running through on goal. Luis Diaz. Oh my goodness me. He's Colombian, viewers, if you weren't sure. The flair, the technique, the first touch, the acceleration, and the finish makes it 2-0. Manchester City are on the road. They're bouncing. They're giving it this, but they're getting smashed in the face, viewers. Come on, now we're talking. Luis Diaz, lovely little dinko Bredesen. And I feel good. What a move, viewers. What a move. Can we just count this as the German Cup? Can we just count the Community Shield as the can we? No, you're not letting me. Okay. Wonderful stuff though. Here, so far, I think what we might do as well, I might even do the start of the league campaign. We'll do, just new beginnings, viewers. New beginnings. Trent Alexander-Arnold crossing, Erling Haaland powers in. It's Liverpool 3, City 0, and Erling is delighted. He's giving it one of them. Oh, you love that. You love to see that, don't you? I feel alive again. If we were losing 4-0, I wouldn't be quite like this. But I feel re-energised. The whole save, I just want to do that for you. You know what I mean? You weren't expecting that today, weren't you? Little body pop out of nowhere. Little bit of that. Cool, you weren't. Neither was I. Oh, what a ball. What a ball. As 20 minutes to go, everyone's having a lovely time. Why make changes? Why spoil it? It's going so well. Oh, Just sit back and enjoy it, viewers. Might do a bit of cleaning. I recently bought the Screen Mum natural screen cleaner, so I might give that a whirl. Bit of spring cleaning, bit of summer cleaning. Isn't it the way we've played so far? You wouldn't even know that Mbappe, Foden, etc. are on the pitch. They're forward now, though. 72 minutes or so on the clock. And I realise some of the players underperforming for City are English. It's Pellegrini. Brilliant defending from him. Fabinho smashes it away as well. Well done, boys. Stop them at every chance we get. And now Mendy on that side. Got to be careful. Are we going to get the ball away? We are again. Good header. Porro, though, on that side. The danger not quite over yet, though, it must be said. Ball played in. Headed away again. Down to Foden. Will he go for goal? Oh, my goodness me. Phil Foden. Well, look. If there's ever a man to score that I'd be okay with, it's English heartthrob Phil Foden. So again, great decision to join Liverpool, great decision to join England. That's two good decisions, viewers. So yeah, look at that, flipping heck, amazing goal. All right, I'd be remiss if I didn't bring him on at some point. Jordan Henderson is going to replace Pellegrini in the centre, and if you want a man to come on and just calm it down, tell him, shh, everybody, listen, I've got this under control. We're going to play a lower tempo and waste time. Come on. It's Jordan. Jordan's the man you want. I've actually got a small miniature version of Jordan somewhere. Here he is. Look, we'll just pop him on there like that. There he is. Look, little Jordan. So he's not only here in the game, he's here with us literally as well. So that's nice. Little Jordan Henderson. For some reason, looks like he's surfing, viewers. I'm not quite sure. Is he going to focus on Jordan's face? There he is. Look at that. Everybody go surfing. Surfing Merseyside. Oh, Christ, he's fallen off there. They're in here. We've got to be careful. Alisson gets it away. Sorry, I really should be taking this more seriously. But we're 3-1 up. We're absolutely cruising. City have decided, oh, go on then, we'll try, which is obviously not what we really wanted. We were quite happy just winning. As Sterling's in now, former Liverpool player. Oh, goodness me. Alisson Becker. You're going to have to do better than that, mate. He's never said that, has he? Kevin De Bruyne playing out to Musiala on that side. Let's just make sure I've got our wits about us here. It's got, oh, look at that. Yeah, Becker do better than that, mate. Stop giving it... Okay, everyone calm. I'm calm. All right, to make his debut as well. Why not? Alfonso's coming on for Erling Haaland. Why not? And then on the right-hand side, Harvey Elliott to be replaced by Suso. Adley to come on for Fabinho. Sadio Mane's going to get a run out. We're just making all the subs, viewers. Come on. A whole army have just joined us for the final few moments as we're going to enjoy this. Manchester City 1, Liverpool 4, and we've not seen us lift a trophy for us. Come on, everyone, get on here. Get on this podium with me. God, this will do. Just bring this into central frame. You can see us there, looking happy. I think Haaland was captain for the start of the game. As the trophy's handed over then, Liverpool, Community Shield, champions! Yes! Look at that. Was I a bit early there? I feel like I might have been a bit early. Erling, more like. Right, guys? 3-1 winners then. Lovely stuff. And the perfect start to my journey here at Liverpool. May the success continue. And I'm going to say this now, viewers. We're on for the quadruple. The quadruple. All right, well done, everyone. Great work. Fine day at the office. And do you know what we'll do? Yeah, we will do it. We're going to start the season tomorrow. Our official start to the league campaign. As we offer for Tyre. How much money for Tyre Mitchell? What's he on at the moment? That's 68th. What? Oh yes, just a 300% increase in wage. Welcome to the Premier League. All right, then Leicester. Oh, Leicester and Newcastle. So we've got Leicester, former Premier League winners Leicester, of course. And then Moneybags Newcastle. Can we take on Pep Guardiola's Newcastle? Goodness me, that'll be fun. I'll see you for it tomorrow then. We love with care. Until next time, if you're excited about the rest of this journey, do leave a like on it. And I'll see you again soon. We love with care. Goodbye. Wow, we're on fire. Go on, Jordan, you go back on there. Look at that. Look at him. Look how happy he is. You can't see, but he's definitely smiling.